Hello, I'm Richard Hunter, Head of Markets, and welcome to our look ahead for the week commencing the 13th of February. All things told, it remains and has been a positive start to the year. It seems that there are increasing signs that we may be seeing something like peak inflation and also, of course, peaking interest rates in terms of aggressive policy so far from central banks. There's probably a few more interest rate hikes to come, but perhaps not to the scale that we've been seeing so far. That's engineered thoughts that perhaps the world's largest economy, the US, can engineer a soft landing. However, it's not been totally unabandoned optimism. Some doubts have crept in over the last couple of days, with various Federal Reserve officials maintaining the fact that they are likely to see interest rates higher and for longer. And there's been a mixed corporate reporting season as well. Although most companies have beaten expectations, the fact of the matter is that earnings are generally down over the fourth quarter. All that being said, as I say, still a positive start to the year. In the year to date, the Dow Jones is up by 1.7%, S&P 500 is up by 6.3%, the Nasdaq continues its recovery, it's up by 12.6%, and the FTSE 100 also having a good run, up 6%. In terms of company announcements next week, absolutely dominated by the onset of the full year banking reporting season in the UK. Kicking us off will be Barclays. This is a bank that's somewhat been under pressure. Shares are down by 9% over the last year. And if we can take a read across from the recent US reporting season, it may well be that the lack of deal making and indeed volatile trading has had something of a negative impact on its investment banking unit. Also, full year numbers are due from Standard Chartered. Rather different story here. Shares up 29% over the last year. And of course, over the last few days, there has been a big spike in the share price, followed by a big decline after the first Abu Dhabi bank denied that it was planning to make a takeover of the business. Nonetheless, in terms of business as usual, let's have a look at how Standard Chartered is faring. It's obviously largely Asian focused. There's obviously quite a bit of excitement around the Chinese economy reopening, so that could also be positive. Finally, in terms of next week, NatWest will be reporting its numbers. Shares up 13% over the last year. Something of a read through here on the UK economy. So have a look out for whether mortgage loans have actually declined on the basis of higher interest rates of late. That in itself, of course, should have been positive for the bank's net interest margins. And for the banks as a whole, again, it's too early to absolutely judge whether there'll be another read across. We saw something of an uptick in the US of loan loss provisions ahead of any potential recession. Let's see what the UK banks have to say in terms of their own outlook comments. Thank you for watching. Have a great week.